Hey YouTube, got another video review for you today. This one's another one from Nebo Tools. This product here is the Rebel, and this is their headlamp, and it can also be removed from the headband there and used as a task light. And I've reviewed a bunch of different products from Nebo Tools, and I just love their stuff because it's high quality and it's affordable. This headlamp here cost it retails for $34.95 on the Nebo website, but I seen it for like $31 on Amazon, somewhere in there. It was like 31 and some change or something like that. So check around. You can definitely find them a little bit cheaper than what they have them on their website. But I'll go ahead and tell you, this is a great headlamp. I've bought a bunch of headlamps in the past, and they're most of the time they're just not very good quality, or the batteries seem to go dead on them really quick, and that's not been the case with this one. It's really heavy duty made, and it is made to last, and you can tell. And this thing has some different features that you won't find on some of the other headlamps. I'll just go ahead and jump into it and show you my favorite feature. When I seen the charging cable on this thing, I thought, man, that is so cool. And the way that this thing connects to be charged is it's magnetic. This little end right there has a magnet in it. So you just take and it just jumps right to the connector right there to be charged. You can see it just jumps and it puts it right on the right spot to make that connection to start charging it. So when I seen that, I thought, man, Nebo is the bomb. They have got this down to a science. So anyways, but before I get into telling you about how it charges and all that and get ahead of myself, let me run down some of the features of this light. Like I said, it retails for $34.95. You can find it a little bit cheaper on Amazon, a few other places. The item number is a 6691. It is rechargeable. This is a rechargeable headlamp. You don't have to buy any more batteries for this thing. And, that's going to save you a lot of money in batteries, because batteries aren't cheap anymore. It's not like you can run down and just pick up, a couple double A's for a dollar anymore. They've become really expensive. And if you do find some at like Dollar Tree or something, they're not going to be very good quality. So by having this to be rechargeable, it just makes it so much easier. You ain't got to run to the store. You ain't got to look for batteries. You know where your cord is, and it's just easier to keep up with, or at least it seems like it is for me. So I'll go ahead and tell you it comes with an adjustable head strap, and that's really cool. And to be honest with you, at first I didn't know if I would like it or not, because some of these headbands are not very comfortable, but this one is. It really is. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is really comfortable. I was really shocked. It's made out of some like 1-inch wide elastic, and it's got an adjuster here on the back, and I've got a big old melon head, and it fits my head good, and I've still got plenty of room to adjust it out. And so it just fits really comfortably. And it's got these little rubber pieces that hold the lamp onto the front of the headband, and so it's not like that's hard plastic where it's going to be digging into your forehead. And so it's a comfortable headband. And so I really don't even know that it's on, to be quite honest with you. I did some work on my girlfriend's car last week, and I had to change the tire on it, and it come in really handy. And if you're changing the tire, I'm sure a lot of you guys have try to put a flashlight on the ground, and if you're changing a tire, you want to be able to see what you're doing in front of you. And if you've got this on your head, it's going to shine wherever you're looking. So it really does provide the most perfect light where you need it. So it beats trying to set a flashlight down on the ground and it's rolling around and it's never in the right spot that you want it. So you know what I'm talking about. Anybody that's worked outside or worked on any kind of anything knows that it's hard to get a flashlight positioned to where you're working. So with this headlamp, it really does make it a heck of a lot easier. Trust me. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you on the band right here how easily adjustable it is. And you can loosen it up like this or tighten it up just by adjusting the strap here. It's really simple to do. And, you can just adjust it out to your head. And, like I said, it's very, very simple. Now, as far as the front here, it slides right here on this strap. So if you want it more to one side than the other, then you can do that. And as far as the adjustability of the light, the way that it's held in there is it's got these two little rubber wraparound pieces that hold the light in place. And it does a really good job of holding the light in place. There's no chance that it's going to just fall out. That rubber does a great job at holding it where it needs to be. Now, to adjust the up and down part of the light, you just hold the little rubber piece right here, and then you can just twist the light. And so it makes it really simple to adjust that out. Now, also, you can take and pull the light out of the headlamp strap. So you just lift that little clip up and pull it out, and now you have a task light. And you can see that it's got a little clip on it right here, and that's made out of steel. It's not plastic, so it's going to last you for a long time and not break. And it's also removable, so you can take and pull it off if you want to. So it's just really handy. Now, if you want to take and put it on a hat, then you definitely could do that. If you want to take and just slide and put the light right there on the side of your hat, then now you have a nice hands-free way to hold on to that light if you don't want to use it in the headband. So that's just another option. Or I'll tell you what, or you can put it on, clip it on the front of your shirt. So it's just whichever way you want to wear it. All right, I just wanted to show you also that the clip on here is movable. You can rotate it around, and so just wherever it's best suited for you. One other thing that I really like about it is right here on the very bottom. You can see that it has a magnet right here around the edge, and it works really good. I've got just a piece of powder coated steel right here, and you can see that it holds on really well. It doesn't have any problem sticking to it. And so, if you're working up under the hood of a car or a piece of machinery or something, that just makes one more advantage for you to be able to put the light in the right spot. So that is a big plus for this light. The construction of the housing is an anodized aluminum housing, so you don't have to worry about it rusting or none of that. And it's going to be lightweight. It does have some little aluminum heat sinks right in here to keep the LED bulb or the LED cool on the inside. So the LED lasts a long time by keeping it cool. Everybody knows that LEDs, when they get hot, they just don't last as long. So that's why they put those little ribs in right there. It does have a removable battery. Let's say years down the road, the battery is at the end of its life cycle, and you can't charge it anymore. They do make you can just put a replacement battery in here, and Nebo sells them on their website for like $10 or $11, and you can find them other places for cheaper if you look around. But it's just a lithium ion battery, so it's pretty handy. All right, guys, down to all the information that you want to know about this light. Is this thing bright? Yes, it is very bright. It puts out on high 240 lumens and on low 60 lumens. And on turbo mode, it has 600 lumens. And it also has a strobe mode, which puts out 600 lumens. So with it on high, it runs for 2 hours. With it on low, it runs for 4.5 hours. And with it on turbo mode, it runs for 40 seconds. And what I mean by that is it'll run for 40 seconds and then it'll dim down to the high setting. So it goes from 600 lumens down to 240 after 40 seconds of being on. And the reason it does that is to protect the LED on the inside so it don't overheat. Now, as far as the strobe, it'll run for 2 hours with it on the strobe, and it'll run, you know, without overheating. So it's just a really great light. And I don't want to blind you. I'll take you outside here in just a second and show you just how bright it is. But I wanted to show you how to run through the 4 different modes. And so the first mode that I'm going to do is I'm going to point the light away from you so don't blind the camera. But the first mode is when you hold the button in, it instantly goes to the turbo mode, which is 600 lumens. And then when you hit it again, it turns off. But then when you hit it again, it drops down to the high mode. Then you punch it again, then it goes to the low mode. Now, to access the strobe, you double punch the button twice. And then it goes to the 600 lumen strobe. And this thing will blind you. It is super bright. Now, as far as the recharge time on this, it only takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours to recharge it. And like I showed you before, I've got just a power bank right here to plug in the charger. And it's just a simple USB charger. And you just plug it into a power bank or to a anything, computer, any kind of USB charger. And as soon as the magnet touches that contact there on the bottom, it starts glowing and starts instantly charging. So when you can see right here on the bottom of this charger, when it glows red, you know that it's charging. And then when it turns blue, you know that it's fully charged. So I've been using this thing today quite a bit. And so it needs to charge. Now, I will tell you that if you're trying to hold it in your hand or whatever, you'll see the light going red to blue. And that's just because, you know, it's not making a good contact. So when you're charging it, just make sure, you know, whenever you set it down, that it's making a good contact there and it's glowing red. And then, like I said, once it's fully charged, it'll turn blue. All right, I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like on my pretty big old melon head. I got this thing all shaved up. But anyways, like I was saying, the head strap is really comfortable. You can see there's a lot of adjustability on it, and the way that you adjust the light is just really simple, just like I showed you. You just hold it and then twist it up and down, and you know, just to give you an idea just how bright it is. There you go. Here's the strobe, and then here's the turbo mode. So it's pretty bright. I don't know if the camera is going to do it justice or not, but I'm going to take you guys outside and show you just how bright it is. So, all right, guys, we're outside now, and I just wanted to turn the light on and show you just how bright it is. We're out here at my utility trailer, so I just want to kind of simulate, in case you had a flat tire or something, that you would have plenty enough light to go ahead and change the tire. So you can see that this son of a gun is bright. And you know, that's on just high mode. Let me turn it on turbo mode. There's turbo mode. So it's ridiculous. It really is. And you can see this thing shoots a long ways out in the yard. So it would definitely be a great light to keep in your car, you know, in case you have a flat tire. It's definitely a great light to work on your car, you know, under the hood. You know, it's hands-free, and you know, you'll always get light in the right spot, you know. So anyways, you can see just how far this thing shines. I don't want to get over there in the floodlights on the house, but you know, I'll walk out here in the yard just to give you an idea just how bright it is. And you can see that the turbo mode, it jumped down. It's not as bright because the turbo mode lasts for 40 seconds, and now it's jumped down to the high mode. But you can see that it's still really bright, and it shoots a pretty good ways. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And if there's any kind of product that you'd like to see me do a video review on, please let me know. And Nebo has got a new headlamp coming out. It's called the Transcend, and I'm going to try to review it here in the next few weeks. So Anyways, thanks for watching.